garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, grill meats mesquite rub, smoked paprika, Creole seasoning by Tony Satcheries. We got some sugar-free barbecue sauce by G. Hughes, no high fructose corn syrup. We got us a rack of baby back ribs, some Reynolds wrapped aluminum foil, Worcestershire sauce, and some Stubbs hickory liquid smoke. We also got us a little white sugar, a little bit of yellow mustard, and we did use us some Sweet Baby Ray's hickory and brown sugar. Spice things up a bit, along with some Louisiana hot sauce. You know, and we're running our water here once again. As you know, clean as you go. And let's get started. Now, old Chef Fo made a mistake here. I don't know if you need to see how to pull the membrane off the back end of a rib, but there it is right there. And Chef Fo pulled it off without setting up the tripod to film it. But all you want to do is start at the corner here, one of these corners, either at the top or the bottom. If you can use your finger, that's good. Or if you can use a knife or a fork and pick that up, and you want to get your hand, your 5 fingers around it, and just come straight across and pull off that membrane. See, it look dry on the bottom? That's the membrane. And been pulled off both pieces there. So here we are with our Stubbs liquid smoke. You don't need no whole bunch of this here, just enough to cover the front and the back. Now here I am massaging that into the back end of the ribs. Wet seasonings, you want to massage them in. And here go another mistake here, old Chef Fo. Don't mind me, we're new here with the channel. We gonna get it together, but you see, them fingers is slightly in the way. So we're massaging our liquid smoke in here. Dry seasonings, you want to pat them in as opposed to rubbing them in. So put a little more liquid smoke on there, and Chef Fo gonna rub that in. And this here is another episode of Chef Fo featuring baby back ribs made at home in the oven. Barbecue baked back ribs, that is. Baby back ribs. Now we're gonna come on here with our mustard. We got some yellow mustard, any kind you like. French's, do your thing. And you ain't getting none of this here, no way, so don't be worried about it. You ain't getting nothing to eat. But once again, Chef Fo love you. Just kidding with you, man. Like, share, and subscribe, and get in here in the comments. Let us know how you like the content. We really appreciate all your love, support, and everything else. We are a new channel here, coming over from the For the Real Only channel. And if you don't know about that, go subscribe over there too. IVDAREAL only. So we had enough mustard there to hit the back and the front. You don't need no whole lot of mustard on these ribs. Make sure you get a little bit of that on the sides too. Things of this nature, as you can see, we getting all that mustard incorporated into them ribs there. Just a little bit on the back end. That ain't nothing but bone. But you want to focus on the meat portion of your baby back or whatever type of ribs you're using. Get that rubbed in all nice. Now it's time for our dry seasons. We got us a little bit of garlic powder right here going over the top, and we're going to pat that in, as you can see. Yes, 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 yes. Chef Fo oven baked baby back ribs at home. Now we got us a little onion powder, and that finger's still in the way. The finger part of the recipe too, man. So after we get those two in there, we're gonna hit that over the top with a little bit of black pepper. You want a lot of pepper on your meat. The pepper, that's the flavor right there. You want to put a nice amount of ground black pepper on both sides of them ribs. Everything you're doing here, you repeat it for the other side. And this is our Tony Satcheries Creole seasoning as well, going over the top. We got our smoked paprika. Can't forget the smoked paprika. That's gonna give us that pretty color that we like to see. We like to see that pretty color. Old Chef Fo like that pretty color. Get that over the top of there. Now we're gonna introduce our grill mates Mesquite Rub. And you wanna season liberally with this here. This is the main part of your seasoning. Everything else you just wanna lightly touch it. But that grill mates, that's your seasoning there. As you can see, we're patting that in. No rub down. Preheat the oven to 275. And you wanna cook this low and slow for 2 hours. Low and slow for 2 hours. Old Chef Folk throw them baby backs in there. Low and slow for 2 hours. Didn't have no big sheet pan, so I used 2 smaller ones and cut this rack in half when I bought it. So you want to get that in some aluminum foil. You want to wrap it up nice and tight there. As you can see, working with one hand in there, but we're showing you how we doing it. We're covering up the back end of our ribs right here with our aluminum foil, which ended up covering and enveloping the back of our rib. And we're gonna sit this square in the middle of this rack, backside down, as you can see. Chef Folk oven made baby back barbecue ribs. Now we got our sauce. Now we wanted to spruce up the sauce. This sauce is sugar-free, and I really got it because it had no high fructose corn syrup, which is another word for poison, and a preservative, and I don't want that in my food, and Chef Folk can't have high fructose corn syrup. So the ketchup and the barbecue sauce in Chef Folk residence all says no high fructose corn syrup. But with this being sugar-free, I wanted to spice it up, so I put about a tablespoon of Louisiana hot sauce, mustard, half a tablespoon of sugar, about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, put a little bit of our Mesquite Rub in there, and I did hit this with some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue and hickory, and a teaspoon of brown sugar as well. So we put those in there for 2 hours, unwrapped them, and this is how they look. Now we want to add our little barbecue sauce on there, but before that we want to go up to 400 degrees on the oven, and we're going to cook our sauce onto these ribs. What we got in here? Oh, we got some of them collards. We got some collards in there with some smoked turkey necks. Or like Fred Sanford said, coulards. We got some coulards in the kitchen, some collards. So we're gonna get us our other rack over here, and you wanna cook these with no wrap on it. We ain't covering these, we sitting them flat on the cooking sheet, and we gonna let that sauce cook into it. Here you go, brush that, put as much sauce as you like, get them saucy and everything else. And we wanna put them in there for about another 30 minutes. And once you pull them out, hit them with a little bit of that sauce again, like Chef Folk did. Chef Folk style, oven baked, barbecue baby back ribs. Brushing them things down, getting ready to put them back in the oven on 400 for 30 more minutes. Get that good cook on them, which y'all know about this here. Now we got these back on our sheets here, our baking sheets. We finna throw them back in there. Oven preheated now. We at 400 degrees. Slide that one in there. Get that early. Slide that one in there. Give it about 30 minutes. Come back, see what they talking about then. We gonna see what they. Oh, look at that. Look at this here. Man, look at this here. Got that good color on them, man. Them things done cooked down, tender coming off the bone. Suck the meat off the bone. Pause. You can suck the meat straight off the bone. You ain't got to do no biting, gnawing, chewing. Ain't nothing tough. Chef Folk don't do no tough meat. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comments. Let us know how you like it. Let us know how you like to make your ribs. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. Stay tapped in. Love you.